Sometimes in life, we get caught in a storm of passion. The intense desire to achieve everything, the burning urge to obtain anything. This passion propels us forward, but in the process, peace is left behind. We become so engrossed that we forget the beauty around us, the warmth of relationships, and our own tranquility. This book is the story of such a journey, from the flames of passion to the lamp of peace. On this path, we learn how to maintain inner peace while striving to achieve our goals. How to channel passion in the right direction so that it illuminates us rather than burns us. Have you ever noticed how passion can blind us? We get so absorbed that we lose sight of the road ahead. We forget that reaching the destination is important, but enjoying the journey is equally essential. This book reminds us of this very lesson. It teaches us not to extinguish our passion, but to use it wisely, so that we not only reach our destination, but also maintain peace and balance along the way. Welcome back to Ladder Up. How are you all? How is your day going? I hope everything is going well. Now, tell me, how is your life going? Are you also tired of burning in the fire of your passion? Passion for youth, passion to achieve something, passion for work, or passion for studies? Is your mind also overwhelmed with passion? If so, then you have come to the right place. Passion, power, and warning. This audiobook is for you. Until now, we have always heard positive things about passion, that it is an energy that can help us conquer the world. And yes, it is true that passion for anything can lead us to our goals. But in this passion, we often forget the difference between right and wrong. We do not use our senses. After some time, we realize that this passion has robbed us of our inner peace. And inner peace is the most priceless treasure in this world. The difference between right and wrong. Remember, passion is that magic wand of your life that can help you conquer the world if used correctly. But if used incorrectly, it can also cause you to lose everything. First and foremost, we need to clear this in our minds that passion for anything is only right as long as it does not turn our humanity into cruelty. Passion and desire. There is a world of difference between having a desire for something and being obsessed with it. Desire never leads us down the wrong path, but passion can. The author has described passion as a dense, dark forest where no rays of the sun of tranquility penetrate. There, you only find greed, revenge, pride, avarice, hatred, jealousy, and deceit. The first step towards peace. If you want to experience the beauty and coolness of peace, you must first extinguish this fire within you. Only you can do this yourself. A person has the capacity to handle their thoughts properly. God has given us the ability to pull ourselves out of this darkness. Do not forget humanity. Humanity is a feeling that never lets us do anything wrong. It compels us to think of others before ourselves. When we start giving second thoughts to our actions, our hearts will stop us from doing anything wrong. We have always heard the saying, "Don't lose your mind in excitement." So in times of excitement, we should act with full consciousness. Changing yourself. A person filled with passion claims to change the world, while it is he who most needs change. Just changing your actions is not enough. It is only the beginning of the journey. You will not reach your destination until you change all your selfish intentions. Passion and peace. If passion is the foundation of your life, then inner peace is the crown on your head. Indeed, without passion, you cannot begin any work. It gives you the power that is most needed to move forward. But if this power starts giving you more sorrow than happiness, leading you to negativity instead of goodness, then you need to stop it from overpowering you. The effect of an idle mind. An idle mind is the devil's workshop. Therefore, it should be filled with new ideas and hopes. Otherwise, it quickly gets attracted to bad habits and negative thoughts. When we can differentiate between right and wrong, properly distinguish between good and bad, then we extinguish the fire of our passion and feel the first light and freshness of hope in this dense, dark forest. Passion and goals. Our aims are still clear, but now the ways to achieve them have changed a bit. Now, we hope to fulfill our dreams. Our minds are not obsessed with desire or passion. Desire does not give us the kick of energy that helps us make our dreams come true, and passion or obsession burns us in our own fire. Therefore, leaving both things aside, we should fuel our dreams with the hope of our hearts. The power of hope. The author tells us that just as a bird cannot fly without spreading its wings, a person cannot achieve anything without hope or expectation. Hope itself is a positive word that keeps negativity at bay and opens every door to success and happiness for us. Towards peace. Now we are on the path that will definitely lead us to the destination of peace. We just need to not look back. Keeping our focus on our goal, we have to fight all the thorns on this path and achieve our destination. We need to keep our thoughts and ideas high. How will you achieve greatness if you don't think big? Humanity and success. A person's goodness or evil is determined by their thoughts. It's these thoughts that make us a good person or a bad one. If you say that your situation is forcing you to think or act a certain way, you will never be able to change your wrong thoughts. If you keep doing wrong for your own benefit, your situation will never improve. Positive thinking. If you think good not only for yourself, but also for others even in bad situations, the results will be positive. Until you fully take responsibility for your wrong thoughts and flaws, you won't be able to work on and improve them. The hope of achieving our dreams instills confidence in us that no matter how many difficulties we face, we will fight through them and reach our goal. Belief in yourself. Passion advises us to take shortcuts in times of trouble, which is akin to a quagmire. Instead of rising, we keep sinking. In such times, only you can save yourself from this quagmire. Remember, every person is fighting various battles in their life. During this time, we just need to keep in mind that all these are merely phases of our life which we will easily overcome. The real battle is within our hearts and minds, the battle between right and wrong. Walk the right path. We often think that the world is very selfish. To survive, you have to be cunning. But in this race, you will fall far behind if you hold the flag of truth. People here are quite malicious. They can't see others progress. If someone progresses or even tries to, they immediately pull them down. Humanity and goodness. If you think this way, there's nothing wrong with it. But I read somewhere that what others do to you, good or bad, is their virtue. Raise your voice against wrongdoings, but don't think or do bad for others like they do. God will reward you for this righteousness. When you are fighting the battle to keep your humanity alive, you will find selfish thoughts or wrong ways as weapons to win this battle easily. But at that moment, you must not use these weapons. This is your true victory. Temptation and humanity. When an obsession with our goal arises in our mind, it gradually destroys our sense of humanity without us even realizing it. Temptation is a feeling where we know what we are doing is wrong, but we still don't stop ourselves because our obsession doesn't let us. A new day, a new thought. We have all seen a small child insisting on Cadbury chocolate at some point, but their parents don't give it to them. The child is innocent, with no bad intentions. They know that eating too much chocolate will ruin their teeth, but still, they insist. This is temptation. Their obsession with chocolate pulls them. Now, their parents don't let them eat it because they know the after effects. Here, the parents are like our thoughts, fighting against tempting feelings. Now it depends on the parents whether they give in to the child's demands or lovingly refuse. Similarly, a person is their own shield against this feeling of temptation. They can either let it dominate them or protect themselves from it. Become the master of your thoughts. Remember, we are the masters of our thoughts, not their slaves. So we should learn to command them before they start controlling us. Truth is always bitter and lies sweet, but it is also true that worms only infest sweet things, not bitter ones. It is crucial to be far-sighted in our lives. We should consider the after effects of any step we take. Although this bitterness might trouble you in the present, it might be protecting you from a bigger loss in the future. Choosing between right and wrong. The author has told us that just as molecular forces have two poles, negative and positive, mental forces also have two poles. Where foolishness is possible, wisdom will also be present. Where there is the fire of passion, there will also be a longing for peace. Where there is the dark night of sorrow, the sun of happiness will also rise. We just need to make our choices wisely and with patience. On the journey from evil to good, we must clearly understand that we are responsible for all the problems in our lives. If we wish, we can eliminate them with our wisdom. We just need to make some changes in our way of thinking, free from attachment and greed. Just as we recognized and removed the attachment and greed from our hearts at the right time, it was our first step toward change. This is quite difficult, but its fruit is as sweet and juicy. Just as crying and throwing a tantrum is beneficial for a child's growth, such hardships are considered very beneficial for our spiritual growth and mental peace. New intentions, new hopes. Our aims, hopes, and aspirations remain the same, but now they are devoid of selfishness. How is our old gold jewelry? Its strength and purity are unmatched, but if it is melted down and converted into new designs, it shines even more. Similarly, our intentions, cleansed of all selfishness, shine even brighter with the purity of truth. Remember, just as passion can be a keynote in a person's practical life, peace and tranquility are the keynotes of our emotional life. Rebirth. Now we have completely controlled ourselves and our thoughts. The dark clouds that hovered in our minds have cleared. The sun of trust has risen, illuminating our minds as well as our world. We can say that we have been reborn. This new sun, this new day brings new experiences for us. In this new world, we have new powers. True peace. A saint is like someone who has no interest in the deceit and trickery of this deceitful world. He lives a peaceful life within himself. The real philosophy of life. The author has described our lives as the life of a saint, where there is no place for hatred, evil, doubt, fear, and blame in both our conscious and subconscious minds. At this stage, we have made our life a kind of heaven, peace and discipline. In this new life, we do our work not with passion, but with proper principles and discipline. Here we carry out our work with enthusiasm and full awareness. We achieve success here too, but the ways of achieving success are a bit different. When a person makes decisions with passion without thinking, he puts his life into many troubles. By the time he realizes how wrong it was, it is often too late. The greatest teacher of life. Perhaps this is why it is said that life is your greatest teacher. Having knowledge of something is not enough. Experiencing it is also very important. Perhaps this is why we should listen to our elders. Even though they may have less knowledge, they have a lot of experience. Free from attachment and greed. The author tells us that at this stage, we have no attachment to anything, no greed to achieve it, or fear of not having it. Do you know why this happens? Because our thoughts have become completely pure. Now we don't play the blame game for our situation. Hope and trust have become our closest friends. Our perspective on life has changed. The end of the battle between right and wrong. The veil of passion and madness that covered our eyes is now lifted, and things appear clearer. Now we have become the masters of ourselves. Remember, when a person conquers the greed, hatred, pride, ego, and selfishness within themselves, they conquer the world and open the doors to ultimate peace for themselves. The true meaning of peace. Are you also able to feel this word now? The resonance of this word feels different because we all understand its true meaning completely. Now we understand that where peace can reside, there is no place for passion. Now we will not make the mistake of ignoring our life again. The battle between right and wrong within us is now over. The end of this battle is the beginning of our peace. Qualities of mental peace. The author has described several qualities of mental peace. The first is tranquility of the mind. Now, we do not make decisions in a one-sided manner in our lives. We don't rush into anything. We calmly understand the entire situation before making our decision, which significantly reduces the chances of making mistakes. The second quality is that it brings positivity towards the world and its people. Where there is peace, there is no selfishness. The third quality is that mental peace purifies our thoughts. Purity means it cleanses our thoughts from impurities and makes them pure. Without purity, we cannot achieve true selection. The fourth quality is that it teaches us to love. If one truly understands love in today's world, their life can become heaven. This love and peace are like two sides of the same coin. The fifth and most important quality is that peace keeps our minds functional even in the worst conditions. Once we achieve our inner peace, no power in this world can make us nervous or anxious. This becomes our greatest power. Now, this peace has become a beautiful crown filled with precious pearls, enhancing not only our external beauty but also our inner beauty, making us stand as a good human being. I hope you all enjoyed the journey from passion to peace with us. In the end, I would like to give you a tip that can help extinguish the fire within you and attain the coolness of peace. Spend at least 15 minutes every morning sitting in the open air and meditating. This can give your life the peace you are looking for.